kicking the bucket, buying the farm, pushing up daisies. We're all going to die one day. It's okay. It's just part of being human. But what happens with this, your body, after your soul departs? That depends on your culture. Some cultures cremate remains while others bury them underground, and still others leave dead bodies above ground for nature to take its course. The latest trend? Composting. One big tradition, then and now, is embalming. This is a procedure that interrupts the usual process of decay, and the masters of this technique lived in ancient Egypt. Imagine someone living 4,000 years ago, growing up and living a whole life in the fertile Nile Valley. When their life ended, their body could be treated by expert embalmers, people well versed in the process of mummification. To mummify a body, all moisture has to be removed. 60% of the weight of the human body is water, so soaking that all up takes a lot of work. This is a pretty gross undertaking, but a lot of fabric and a lot of salt helps absorb all that water. And at the end of the process, because all that water has been removed, the body doesn't decay. Ancient Egyptians went to all this trouble so that a person might use their intact body to enjoy an eternal afterlife, if the gods thought them worthy. At the Barnum Museum, we have in our collection the mummified body of an unknown woman from ancient Egypt. Nancy Fish Barnum, P.T.'s widow, came back from a visit to Egypt with this woman's mummy in an ancient coffin. For nearly a century, experts actually thought that the body belonged to an old man. That's because its coffin identified a male occupant, Pabasa, or Pa-Inbes, a priest of the god Min. It wasn't until advanced medical imaging in the 2000s that experts recognized the mummified body as a woman's. And an Egyptian scholar gave her the nickname Ippy. Ippy probably died in her 30s, and there's a good chance it was from multiple tooth infections that spread to her bloodstream. Remember to brush and floss, everyone. What's the takeaway? A young woman's mummy, about 4,000 years old, was placed in the coffin of a male priest who lived and died 1,500 years after her, and no one's entirely sure why. As science has progressed, so has our understanding of who this mummy belongs to. But there's so much more we don't know. Why were the bodies swapped? And how would you feel about ending up on the other side of the world thousands of years after your death? Is that an afterlife? I want to know what you think. So, send an email, send a carrier pigeon, or pass a note, and tune into more videos from the Barnum Museum.